So this is the follow up. As you can see, I got this same outfit on from this vid. As you can see, 1 month ago. Alright? It's the 29th. It's the 29th. See that? Alright? And this was dropped on the 26th. So I showed you proof that I already said a long time ago that OJ's oldest son was the one who committed the double homicide. I already said it. I said it in my vids, posts reported by whatever YouTuber. Right? So now, like I said, I'm not sitting up here with a nice setup, a camera, an actual camera, and, you know, spamming other people's content, trying to get, you know, talk, conversation, replies off of it. This is things that I know, like, for a fact, that I've been saying for forever. And all you people is doing is proving my point. Because now, when I watch you, now I'm going to watch you differently. You got to understand where I'm coming from. Hollywood abuse, the rich parents, the celebrities, that get to turn their kids out by making them fuck a homosexual. See what I'm saying? That's how they lose their virginity. That'll mess their brain up forever. So they're not going to have no pity for nobody. You feel me? So they look down at folks. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to really help nobody. Granted, people that get hurt the way me, Max, DDG, Floyd, Mano, people that get hurt that way, they said $8,000, $13,000 surgery that you could get out the country. But it defeats the principle. Because now I spent all that money, and that's what you know me by. So that proves what you know me initially by. Now you know me something else, by something else. So if I get it fixed, what are you going to say? How are you going to carry yourself towards me? Are we meant to talk? Are we meant to be cool? Do you really fuck with me? Do you know I'm the type to pull you aside and beat you up to show you only tough in front of your friends? And you only a thoroughbred in front of your friends? And I did this in front of Max killing me? Because I never asked to fight. I was always the shorty growing up that was by the speaker trying to listen to the music. And everybody didn't want me to do that. They hated it. And I had to learn how to use my hands. You see where this is going? You're off the air. I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to listen and record. You got multiple personalities. Pedophilia magic. That was the Walt Disney magic. That was the Walt Disney effect. That's what Disney is about. Pedophilia magic. Time travel. That's why they drinking blood. And for the first 14 days, they look stellar. And then when the shit go away, they look fucking nasty. It probably lasts longer than that, 90 days or something. You know, vitamins last 90 days. So I think drinking other human blood might mix with your blood and last a little longer. And it falls in alignments with your wrinkles. And it whitens your eyes. And it brings the color to your face. That's what the Dems do. That's what's in them emails. I can't possibly check 70,000 emails. Well, we checked 3,000, right, of the 70. And we just grossed out. We don't want to open that shit or nothing. Now, I don't know if it's propaganda from the big China. But at the end of the day, if O.J. Simpson's son, you know, was groomed to do that. I think other celebrity kids can be groomed to do other things. I ain't gonna call it getting blackballed, because at the end of the day, I break bread. So I think the people that I broke bread with to break my story, and I met the deadline, I feel like the Zakat is gonna come back regardless. It's a breath of fresh air to know that you off, but you got off very lightly. So therefore, I have to keep exposing you. They keep protecting this man. He said, off a cliff into a ravine, not even water. Ravine is cement, brick, ground. How am I not from the future? And I told you OJ sent it a long time ago. Now they putting a documentary out. How am I not getting viewed and people spamming my ideas? How am I not like Spike Lee, reincarnated Walt Disney? How? All of a sudden these things is popping up because I'm seeing it. I got YouTubers watching me getting thousands of views, spreading my message, but don't have my degree. So when the time comes and you have to answer those hard, sophisticated questions that you made those good earnings from, you have to be prepared, because I'm coming for you too. So YouTube, you might as well hire me. As you can see, I'm educated in law, criminal justice factor. My bachelor's is in humanities and social sciences also. Ask yourself, I will be heard. Paid under the table. My whole life they've been sweeping me under the table. Maybe my rap name is supposed to be Lil Wayne Baby the Baby. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You heard? I got a story to tell. Like I said, you rappers is weak. You know? I'm picking on everybody. So whoever want to spam me, spam me. I'm not ducking no face from nobody. I already in the Trap House Kitchen video, I already cleared all you rappers, but the door is still open. If y'all feel like, if I feel some type of tension, I'm gonna call you up on it. And if y'all feel some type of way, we get it in. Y'all gonna hear this story. And man, Max is, yeah, he got his song and all that. That was the year he touched me. Like the end of the month, he dropped that song. Touched me in the ice skating rink, you heard. Can't really take my story. I'm coming for it. You know? All I did was go to college and try to get a career. Lo and behold, now I can get the whole America in trouble. Have you checked my tags? Excuse me? It's too late. I tagged other countries. I got views for other countries. For all I know, China's spamming me. Maybe they want me blackballed. I don't know. Doubt it. Maybe they're just going to show how well-rounded I am. I have proof I dropped this. This whole O.J. Simpson kid did this shit a long time ago. This is where the funds start being collected. This is where the people like Eric Holder, shitty cousins, starting to become liberated. This is when the masks come on. Because other people had masks on first. This is when the dimension, the fantasy world that still exists on here, the power that we trying to tap into, this is when that shit becomes visible. It's kind of like a weigh-in. It's it. You got explaining to do. I'm the type to take my beard, my underarm hair, my pube hair, and everything else and put it back on my head. Get 2 French braids to remind you where I was from. Because that's where you remember me from, when I had them French braids when I was a little kid and they kept cutting my hair. And then I'm going to come for you. like the Native American I am, colonized the Indians of Virginia, the Barksdales, the Redskins, the competition for the African worker, the slave. That's the title. Worker dash slave. Some refused, some worked. This is it. You're very indigenous, but you're not from here. You can't get your benefits. That's what they're telling people. Never. So like you'll never get it. Now I dropped the bombshell. Right? Especially when I intertwine both worlds, man and female. Those are worlds. Watch when I intertwine both of them. Watch when your kids start to appear that they're not really your kids. Watch when that happens when I speak. I mean, what more can I say? Abuse in Hollywood is crazy. O.J. Simpson's son went out there, guns blazing. O.J. Simpson's son wasn't having that. DDG, pay attention. I know you're gonna marry one of them shorties. I know it. Word. I mean, if the opportunities there present yourself, take my story. Word, y'all didn't get paid for that boxing match. I know somebody's holding y'all back from that. Think about what I'm talking about. I'm ready to start training right now. Right now. KSI, I don't think you really like DDG that much. See, it's certain censorship that needs to be there with you. I play basketball and all of that. Word. Think about what you went through. Think about what you seen. Eric Holder had the whole hood tatted on him. In California. The whole entire hood. Facts. Ain't about where you from, it's where you at. I want to take y'all to where this man is from. Known for having Max, yeah. Known for having sharp objects. Known for looking around trying to grab something to hit you with. Y'all gotta know this shit. Lights flickering. Women screaming. Boxers escorting people to the bathroom. Boxers escorting him to the bathroom. Boxers standing in the hallways guarding kids. Then the police bumping heads with the boxers. All different races and ethnicities of boxers, but only white police officers that look like Max. That's going to answer to a prosecutor, a Courtney Johnson prosecutor, that looks like Max. You see where this shit is going? I'm not in it for the music at all. I mean, I got a little niche for music. I think everybody does. Everybody has some soul in them, has a niche for music. So I don't think making music is hard. Like, I guess that's what it is. I don't think making music is hard. You know, I know who am I to say anything, but I like what I like, and I dislike what I dislike. So. Dogs. Look at this shit. I said it months ago. Still getting spammed. Perfect murder. Nigga got out of the car. He parked it right next to the crib. Hopped out, put it on both of them, hopped back in the car, and Pops took off at the same time. Pops called the police. Somebody called the police at a specific scene while homie got away. While the child got away. After he did what he had to do. The diversion. You heard? So, you have to understand. You're blocking yourself. I'm a person where I know too much to be like lost. I accepted the Alpha and the Omega, so that's the beginning and the end of time. I accepted it. So now I'm gonna just expose you people. I'm gonna subscribe and show the evil magician magic, because that's what it is. Its angle is degree, time travel, age difference. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that they try to teach. You know, it's the dark side. You know? They said, the gens is still here. They're not going nowhere. I told you aliens is gas. Adam and Eve, if they would have starved, they'd have turned into aliens. Big head, little body. And it became the earth. They'd have lived. That's the earth. It's alive. Rotation. Right? But they died. They became just like God, according to the devil. Think about it. God said you'll die if you eat from here. The devil said you'll live and be just like God if you do eat from here. So if they would have starved, they passed God's will. It became gas and circuit of the earth. But they failed. They became beasts, human. Because they listened to the devil. They didn't see God. You see? The hidden knowledge. Why it's like an oxymoron. It's color barriers. It's directions, compass, angles. All of that. You're getting talked to from different aspects. And from talking to you from here, I'm talking to you from here, I'm talking to you from here, I'm driving you crazy. It's equivalent to sitting you down and dripping one drop of water on you, one at a time, while you sit there tied up. Bloop, 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 bloop. It'll turn you crazy. You want to dodge this shit or catch this shit in your mouth if you're drunk. If you're thirsty, swing out the chair because you're fucking tied up. You see what I'm saying? It's like the community took advantage of the black community, the colored community, via music. Now, music is in charge from Saraswati, according to Hinduism. Saraswati is the right side, the right upper shoulder area. That's Saraswati. Land female jinn. She's married to Brahm, the fire creator. Alright, let's talk about it. So the black community, well, when I'm standing up, because when I'm sitting down, then it becomes the six-pointed star that I throw. With marriage, this means marriage. When I sit down, it becomes a degree. Folded. Alright, so everything is folded. Like this. Bow. Salam. In a way. And then reverting. Reconstruct. With different angles. So if this is fire when I'm standing up, this becomes land when I'm standing up. When I'm sitting down. And then this becomes fire when I'm sitting down. When I'm standing up, this becomes land and this becomes fire. I'll give you a whole briefing in a little while. So now if the community, color community, and the music community, y'all come in here with it as I'm standing up. Because when I'm sitting down, Saraswati, now it's become Saraswati down here. And Shiva, the destroyer, he becomes your angel here. Your jinn. Here. Brahm, when you sit down, becomes Lakshmi or Shri. Shri becomes Lakshmi. Uma, this is Uma now. But when you're standing up, she's down here. Uma Parvati is down here. Right? And when you're standing up, your shoulder is Vishnu. Right? So right now, Vishnu is here on the leg. And Uma is here, his sister is here. Brahm is here in the belly. Lakshmi's here. Saraswati's here. No, sorry. Shiva's here. Saraswati's here. Alright? When I'm sitting. Shiva's here. Saraswati's here. Brahm's wife is here. Shiva's here. Shiva's wife is Uma. Right. Lakshmi is Vishnu's wife. So the community, right? Waterland, 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 waterland. Waterland, waterland. That's the problem. Right. That's not the proper water, and that's not the proper land. Even though Uma and Shiva is married, and Uma is land, because all three women are land, there's only two waters, Vishnu and Shiva. Brahm is fire. So the game is the belly of the beast, right? The cauldron. The brain like Cain, like cream. I know y'all remember that. Now look at it. Now look what y'all doing. But you're calling yourself righteous at the same time. Right? Looks familiar, doesn't it? Oh, I know where y'all know that from. Because that's how Max act. Look who he's kicking. Under the table. Look what foot he's kicking. It's the music. Kicking the music. Duh. Shiva's here, your angel's over here. He thinks he's the destroyer. Shaivism. I'm gonna end the video. Go look up Shaivism on my other one. Subscribe, right? Go look it up. And now you understand where I'm coming from. Holla.